Let's talk about diversity. I've spent, I think about my career, I've spent about 15 years with GE and about 5 years with United Healthcare. Now I've been with Paul Mitchell, the school. Where are my Paul Mitchell friends? Yes, for the past 16 years. And in every area, I've found that diversity really works, right? And so for me, when I led, we had a plant in Tennessee. I think it was in Smyrna, Tennessee. And we started that plant. The plant was pretty old, but I started with that plant about after 25 years of existence. And so very old, very traditional plant. And my boss told me, when you go in, Dale, just please don't mess it up, right? And so go in and keep everything status quo and we'll be good, right? But that's not me, right? And so we went in and really brought in a team of people and expanded the business dramatically. So we were doing about $50 million in sales, and we expanded that to about $100 million, right? With a stronger team of people that had different perspective. We went from 85% customer satisfaction to 97% customer satisfaction. So again, with a very diverse people, you've got different perspective, and we're able to grow much faster. And so when I worked for the sourcing group of GE, we had about $3.5 billion of material that we had to source across the world. We improved, actually, the first thing we improved was the staffing, right? And we were able to repatriate people from overseas back to the United States and actually hire people in Asia and Mexico and different places. Because typically back in the day, usually your GM in different countries were us, right? So from the United States, white guys from the United States, you'll see them in Mexico and Asia and different places. And so one of the things that I did was to make sure that we're hiring the nationalities that understood the culture in that country, right? And the dramatic shift that we made, we saw about a 35% reduction in costs. We saw about a 10% reduction in material costs, 10% against $3.5 billion. It's a lot of money, right? And so, of course, we won the Sourcing GM of the Year award for that. But again, it was all about the team. Then when I worked with GE Clinical Services, presidency of GE Clinical Services, we actually improved that company from about it was about $250 million to $500 million in a very short period of time. So again, it was the team that was at work, right? Bringing different perspective to the conversation, and it really doesn't matter what industry that you're in. I'm now with Paul Mitchell the School, and I do hair, right? So engineer to hair. Oh, never mind. So again, I'm going to blame my wife for that, right? But again, it's not the industry. It's all about the concept and the processes, and how do you bring those leadership to whatever that you're doing.